Have you ever wondered why it seems like everyone in Korea has the same last name? Kim, Lee, or Park? It's like the whole country is related. Or are they? Welcome to pawnkueen. I'm Narikin. Today we are tackling one of the most asked questions by anyone who ever visited Korea. Is every Kim related to North Korean leader Kim Jong-un? In Korea, a name is made up of two parts, a family name and a given name. The family name always comes first. That's because in Korea, tradition is everything. For example, in my name, Kim Nari, Kim is the family name, and Nari is my given name. And unlike many cultures, Korean women don't change their last name after marriage. The family name is passed down from the father, meaning you will keep your family surname forever. Now, let's talk numbers. In Korea, about 21% of people have the last name Kim, 15% are Lees, and 8% are Parks. That means together, nearly half the population shares just the three surnames. Compare that to the US, where the most common surname, Smith, is just about 1% of Americans. That's a big difference. So why are these names so dominant? Well, it all starts with history. Let's go back in time, like way back, to the Silla dynasty, which ruled Korea for nearly 700 years starting in 57 BCE. The surname Kim traces its roots to the royalty of the dynasty, and it literally means gold, symbolizing power, prestige, and you guessed it, royalty. Similarly, the Lee surname is tied to the Goryeo dynasty, and Park traces back to the ancient rulers like King Gyeokgeose of the Silla dynasty. But here's where it gets interesting. During the late Joseon dynasty, surnames were a mark of nobility. But when wars drained the kingdom's resources, guess what happened? The government sold surnames to commoners as a way to raise money. Now, can you guess which surname became the hottest picks? Yeah, Kim, Lee, and Park were like the VIP section of the family names. And just when you thought it couldn't get crazier, during the Japanese occupation in the early 20th century, everyone was required to have a surname. And of course, Kim, Lee, and Park surged in popularity once again. Now the burning question. Are all Kims related? The short answer, no. Koreans use a system called pawnkueen, which traces the geographic origin of the person's clan. For example, there's a Kimhae Kim clan from Kimhae, and the Gyeongju Kim clan from Gyeongju, which, by the way, is where my surname Kim comes from. These clans are totally separate. In fact, there are over 300 Kim clans in Korea. And here's the kicker. Back in the day, people from the same clan couldn't marry because they were considered distant relatives. But that law was repealed in 1999. So now, there's no more Romeo and Juliet drama. Now, let's switch gears and talk about given names. Traditionally, Korean names have two syllables. One syllable represents the generation, like a family tradition, while the other is unique to the individual. For instance, siblings might have names like Yoon-sik and Hyun-sik, sharing "sik" as the generational marker. This system is called 돌림자, and it helps indicate your generation with the family. Here's how it works. Every family has a 족보, a family registry book, that tracks a family's genealogy and bloodlines. Depending on where you are in the family tree, your generational syllable is already decided. For example, in the Gyeongju Kim clan, the 돌림자 can help you figure out if you are a first-generation descendant or maybe a 20th generation. It's like a family history map. Traditionally, the name was chosen by the family patriarch, or sometimes by a naming center, which would consult a child's horoscope to determine the best fit. But modern parents are getting creative. Many are choosing purely Korean names and break away from traditional conventions. For example, my name Nari means tiger lily in pure Korean, and it doesn't follow the generational syllable system at all. Korean names are so much more than just labels. They are deeply tied to history, family, and even royalty. So the next time you meet Kim, Lee, or Park, remember, there is a rich, fascinating story behind that name.